o'clock, I should be okay. I could walk around on the island and then I could eat. Hopefully I can get out there. I hope it's, if I can get in there. If I can't, I'll drive up to the end of drive to that wayside at the end and spend the night there. No big deal. I came up here last year on the 4th and there was nobody there. And this is Monday night and there's hardly anybody up here. It's pretty quiet. Starting to get warm at the house. Nice and cool up here. Mile Rock. Bull Creek. Pour those cement stones in the winter. Some of them are pretty big, and then they put them up in the summer. At that place that I was at today, that shrine. Spend the night here. There's an outhouse there. I wonder if you can do that here. The official rule here is 4 hours at a rest area. But there are some that I think that the local, I mean, like they told me I can spend all night at the one. But the one at the end, that's a 4-hour limit. There's a sign. That's a state law. At first I thought maybe that was the natives' law, but it's a state law. I mean, technically they could enforce that where I stay, but I was told by the natives that by 2 different people, one of them had authority, that there's no problem with staying there at all. So I consider that as one of my spots that I can depend on even if other spots don't work out. And then there is a paid one that's only $5. That's in the by the casino there, closer to the casino. And that's not anything that's not any money. That's hardly anything. You almost pay that much for an order of French fries now. So that's not much to ask. I think it's better to have your own, you know, the other one. But if for some reason I couldn't go to the Overlook, I could just go there. You can't camp in the Indian reservation unless they told you there's a spot. You know, if they told you there's a spot, it's Indians that told you, yeah. But don't just go there and camp without permission. Don't go like off the beaten track and try to camp in the Indian. You might get away with it, but you shouldn't do it. You don't want to piss people off.